Hello and welcome to another update video about silver. Yeah, silver turned around in our green trend reversal area, basically as planned and forecasted here. So I'm still counting this as a wave 2. That hasn't changed for many weeks. And yeah, we already talked about ABC correction, possibly complete down there. Obviously not completely confirmed. You will really only get confirmation as soon as we break above the wave 1 high at 24.54. But so far, the let's say bullish stance here is the one that works out and was correct to keep that so far. So the idea is still that off the September low, we moved up in a wave 1, came down in 2. Here another 1-2 setup, and this was the key support area. We bottomed locally at 1986, and also the idea that I gave you in the last video seems to be working out, which is that we actually rallied in a 5-wave move. On the way down, yeah, we made a lower low than the A wave low, however didn't hit the 50% retracement. Now the wave 2 doesn't normally need to get there. It's ideal though to get there. But the message was very clearly that as long as we're holding 2043, which we did, we can focus here on higher. So I think this count makes absolute sense. However, I would still like to change it because of the shallow dip here on the 16th of March. I don't think it was actually a wave 2. It looks more like a sideways correction, all of this, and this is typically an indication here that we have a that this is just the 4th wave. So I'm gonna just modify that a little bit, move the wave 1 here. You'll see in a minute why. That wave 2 then, though it's still very shallow, however, it makes more sense in terms of the subwave structure count now that we've got more price information available. And I would basically do it like this, and then that gives the 3rd wave here a clearer 5-wave structure as well. So basically we could then argue that, yeah, you know, we had our wave 1 to the upside, came down in a shallow 2, still holding all the relevant support, and we could now we need to escalate these higher. Yeah, let me just do that, just to adjust here the bullish count that we had on the chart already. But yeah, just sort of give you an idea here. If I then so zoom in a little bit, we can clearly see that we have 5 waves up off the low, possible 3 down to confirm a wave 2, and now the move up also gave us basically 5 waves. So what I can do is I can count this again as a wave 1. Should be seeing a wave 2 shortly. Yeah, then a 3 up, a 4 down, and a 5 up. So this is sort of the situation we're in. What would be the support for, let's say, orange wave 2? So we're talking here about the 78.6 retrace again. As long as $22.41 is holding, the focus can be here on higher. All right, so that's a pretty clear message. What else could it be? Could it be something more bearish? For sure. Yeah, I cannot rule out that the move down here, which landed in our support area, was just an A wave. Yeah, so when we started that decline on the 3rd of Jan, that we moved down in an A wave. We're now moving up in a B wave, and would then eventually come down in a C wave, ideally still holding relevant support areas, but then we would shift this wave 2 to over here. Yeah, it's a bit too early to really talk about that, but well, we need to consider that because we are now in B wave resistance, right? So let me actually check that. If I'm drawing here those fips, then where would be the B wave resistance? So B wave retracement, you can see how we reacted perfectly to the 78.6 retrace. So yeah, the 23.56 level is quite important. If we can get a sustained break above that, it would put more emphasis on the bullish count. I think it already is in control, but bear in mind, as long as we are in B wave resistance, this could come down again. So, and that would be, I mean, first confirmation for that would be a strong rejection, and obviously a break below that 22.41 level, the 78.6 retrace of that small 1-2 setup. Yeah, that's my update about silver. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.